Unga pa manke, ay bobo. En effet, c'est bon qui aille, avec bae.
Collective, welcome to Supernova Moon Tarot. My name is Starsha. This reading is going to be a collective read. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. It's a pleasure to be in your energy. Crosswatchers, you know you always welcome. Returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back. And subscribers, do not forget to hit that bell. Collective, for your reading, I'll be using the Manzel Tarot along with the Miss Cleo Tarot deck, the All She Wrote Tarot deck made by yours truly, and the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Collective, let's go ahead and turn our attention to your spirit messages. And we have Karmic as hell. We also have stop worrying. Everything will work out. You are protected. We have financial assistance, and we have high vibrational. Now, collective, let's turn our attention to your primary energy. And I must say, you all have been hit and attacked in multiple areas of your life. We're talking love life, we're talking finance, and we're talking family life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down because Spirit is just pouring in the messages. All right. So let's start off with your love life. Let's look at the primary energy. And for the primary energy, we have the Hierophant, power couple, and we have the Empress. Now, mind you, collective, Spirit is saying karmic is hell, right? So you've got this connection, right? There's two peas in a pod. Now, what's interesting about these two peas in a pod is that they are so different from each other, but as they say, opposites attract. So collective, you are attracted to someone who is so different from you, and someone so different from you is attracted to you. Now, this person is coming up as the Hierophant. So this person is very traditional. They hold a traditional role in society. They have very strong religious beliefs for some of them. There's something about the religious differences between you two that create somewhat of a karmic situation here. But karmic in the sense as there's so much to learn. There's so much that you two can teach each other. So this is why the Hierophant, victorious energy, and the Empress is being clarified by power couple. There's a lot of power in this relationship. And I feel that this person, this could be you, or this could be this person that's at a distance from you, really is starting to see the value that you bring to the people, but also to them personally. You see, this person had a one-track mind, or they saw the world in one perception, but now you've opened the door to the possibilities that there's more. There's just not one way of being, of believing, of existing here. Very strong Empress energy, very strong conception, birth energy here. So you are opening the door or opening the mind and the horizons to this person. And they're very grateful for that. They've never met someone like you who has such genius ideas and ways of thinking and believing and being. And they feel that you two, although different, are so much alike. So you guys could have different age ranges. You guys could have different religious backgrounds. You could be from different cultures, but there's an energy of this person wanting to come together with you and really make life happen, really make miracles happen together. Okay. This person is even thinking about marriage. What's very inspiring for me as a reader is to see that collective, you've inspired this person to search for a greater meaning of life and reality here. So your Hierophant, right? Or your person, or this could be you, take what resonates. This person in this Hierophant energy, okay, this lover is being clarified by the moon in reverse. Now let's talk about the moon in reverse. So this person is experiencing a bit of a emotional dilemma here. All right. They feel that they got you all wrong. They feel like they judged you wrong, collective. They made some mistakes in this relationship. They took some actions that really went against the coming together between you and them. And I'm getting that this person feels foolish. Like, why did you disrupt or disturb or hurt the feelings of this Empress, of the collective? It was not smart of you, okay? They feel that they greatly disappointed you, and you, collective, you're sitting in this Empress energy, but there's some doubt here. There's some doubt about a new beginning between the two of you. Some of you may doubt yourself in this circumstance. You feel that maybe because this person has so many high expectations and they're so highly viewed and you guys are so different from one another, you, collective, feel that you may not meet this person's standards, or you may not be able to come together with this person and really make life happen together because of the differences. But I must tell you, collective, you have to understand that this person values you more than you know. You are all they ever think about, and don't doubt yourself, okay? Don't doubt yourself. And this is why this relationship is karmic in a sense, because both of you bring out one another's insecurities, but both of you are very passionate about the possibilities between you and them and where this relationship could go. They want to come together with you. They are tired of being distant from you. Collective, this person wants me to share with you that they think about coming together with you again. They think about making up with you. They fantasize about celebrating and healing and having a great time with you. They think about all the favorable outcomes that you two could have with one another. They think about how much peace you would provide to them in their life. But what I'm getting, collective, is that this is a time of separation. This is a time of spiritual awakening and spiritual growth for the both of you before you two come back together. This person wants to heal this relationship with you, and they honestly have a guilty conscience about the outcome of the situation between you two. They also have to admit that they were somewhat envious of you and your gifts and talents and how different you were and how bold you were to stand in your truth and profess what you believe and to go against the grain. They were envious of this. They were envious of how much praise you got, how beautiful you are. They were envious of so many things because you represent something that they wish that they could be. But this might not be something that they would share with you outright. This person does have an ego. They have their pride about themselves, but they really, there's a thin line between envy and admiration, and they really admire the spokesperson you are, how you stand in your truth and how you're not afraid to be different. And, some of your characteristics mirror their characteristics, and now they want to know more about you. They want to delve more into their spiritual side. They want to break away from this tradition that they've always had. Now, if you've tuned into some of my other readings, there was some sort of discord between you two. Again, this person feels guilty about the way that they treated you. They feel guilty about how they, judged you or misjudged you. And they really regret the persona that they presented to you, and they want to make things right is what I'm getting. So do expect communication from this person. This person wants to see what this relationship can really, produce here. And I'm definitely getting with this Two of Cups energy that this person is really considering marriage. This is a time to, really contemplate on what they want for their future. And you are in a place where you are contemplating on what you want for the future. So this person wants to come together with you. They want to work with you. you, and they really want to see, what you two can truly be. So expect some communication between this person, because they really want you to be a part of their world. And also what I'm getting is that this person is connected to someone, and whoever that they're connected to, they see that this person is changing. They see that this person is moving towards you, but this person that they're connected to, they're not willing to really let your person go. So again, there's time, there's distance between the two of you. You both have your lives to sort out. You both have, things to consider here, financial situations, family situations, and then that internal self-love. So you both are taking this time out to really work on yourselves and to really set yourselves up for this union. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the financial situation that you all are dealing with, and why Spirit is saying that all of this stuff is karmic as hell, but there's a beautiful outcome in your love life, in your finance, and in family. So let's go ahead and take a look at the family sector of your reading. All right, collective. So taking a look at the family sector. Now, a lot of you can be considered the black sheep of your family. Many of you come from families who practice certain traditions, and they expect the offsprings to follow suit, right? They are very aware, they being your family, where you come from, regardless of if you were raised by your birth family, whether you are a child of the system, whatever your story is, you were always different and you stood out amongst the rest. Your story is very challenging. You've gone through many tribulations. You've had very traumatic experiences, but your trauma isn't who you are. The last thing you want to be known for is all of the pain and suffering that you've gone through. What you want to be known for is your heart. What you want to be known for is how you've been able to contribute to society and make a difference in the lives of others as well as yourself. You want to be known for being brave, being courageous, and keeping your faith no matter the circumstances. You want to be known for being a lover, being a fighter, and being one who can truly make change, okay? You are not your circumstance here. You are not your trauma. You are more than these things. And so the people in your life, past friends, past family, it's like you were born into a situation that was karmic as hell. Okay, some of you all grew up in environments that, were very abusive, whether it was happening to you or happening around you. Some of you grew up in situations where, the material, where money, and all of those things took the place of, true love. You never really received what you needed to thrive here. So you've got a lot of battle wounds, you've got a lot of scars, and, you've always found yourself to be around people who wanted to use you or take advantage of you or make you feel less than. You were always one to be controlled, okay? People took advantage of your weaknesses. People made fun of you, okay? People stole from you, energetically, physically. Some of you dealt with friends who, backstabbed you, who slept with your partner, family members who would sleep with your partners, or anything that you tried to create or, put out, it would get put down by people who were closest to you. It's like you were around energetic vampires who wanted to steal your joy, steal your gifts, and destroy you. Yet they put on these smiles, they put on these faces like they were supporters of you. But enough of that, right? We're not in the energy of being victims here. You've been, sent here on a mission to really overcome these things. The game of life, the game of life. Yes, things happen to you, but oftentimes they happen for you because they help you, overcome and become stronger and become wiser. You could have chosen to be in a victim mentality. You could have chosen to crumble and fall, but you chose to, move forward in this strength energy here. So specifically in this message collective, we have that, you were dealing with a family situation here. And it just so happens that there was a deceased loved one who had passed on, and they had left you an inheritance of some sort. This estate or some financial property, something was taken from you and stolen from you by your own family members. Now, what's interesting to me, collective, is that whether you're aware of this or not, there is an internal investigation going on about this, okay? And what I'm getting is that there's someone in the mix, some sort of government official or some sort of, representative, legal representative who has had your back during this entire situation here. And you've also got someone on the inside who has seen everything that these people have done to you and behind your back, these people being your own family. I'm seeing here that, your family worked with ex-lovers or people in the community to pray against you, to go against you, even to the point of deleting you from this earth so that they could inherit some financial gain, some property. Okay. But specifically what I'm getting in this reading is that there was a loved one who had passed over where they had left you something, okay, and that something was stolen by your family. Now, what's getting under my skin is that through all of this betrayal, okay, this is coming from possibly parental figures here, through all of this betrayal, there are some people who want your forgiveness. There are some of these people who are reminiscing about all of the good times that you had together, all of the great energy that you brought, and they feel foolish. It's almost as if they themselves have woken up from some sort of spell that they were under, and some of them can't believe the measures that they took to take you out, right? It's all coming full circle. All right. I feel that the divine spirit, your ancestors, I'm getting entities from the underworld. I'm getting entities that are of light. I'm getting a lot of entities that have worked for you. And it's very interesting that the same demonic energies that these people called upon have turned on them, and everything that was sent out to go against you is now being returned to them. So you hold a really high position here, okay? You hold high ranking in the ethers, and you've got so many entities, seen and unseen, that are working on your behalf. Some of you are unaware that there are court and legal situations going on right now on behalf of some sort of will or some sort of deception that took place. There was some identity theft. There were signed documents that were fraudulent, and all of this was done by your own flesh and blood. So you may be getting people trying to come back into your life. You may be getting people trying to communicate to you through social media, just trying to come back in and be on your good side and maybe confess a thing or two here. But I really see that you're not in the energy of being open to these people, because there is a lack of trust. Now, when it comes to this spirit message of financial assistance, collective, I'm seeing that you will win this case, whether you know that there's a case going on or not. So expect to hear from an entity here letting you know that there's an investigation going on and that you will receive some sort of payout here, or you will receive reciprocity, if that's the correct word, from all of this stuff that's gone on here. So expect that. Stop worrying. Everything will work out in your favor because you are protected. You've been protected and you will be protected. You're giving very high vibrational energy. And what Spirit wants me to, pat you on the back for is, even during your darkest hour, or you felt as if you were going to die, collective, or you felt as if you were neglected and at your lowest, you still kept your faith, which is so commendable. It's not only commendable to, the higher ups in the spiritual realms, but it's commendable to your enemies as well. How in the world did you survive this and you still have the energy to pour back into the people? How are you doing what you do? All right. And it's just about being a child of the divine. Okay. It's about harnessing all of that negative energy that's being thrown at you and using it, and pouring it into the community to heal the community. Again, your tribulations, yes, they happen to you, but they happen for you. The divine is using you as a vessel, and these people didn't realize your worth and your power when they had you. And if they did recognize these things, they tried to use it and steal it from you and siphon your energy, and rid you and get rid of you here. They wanted to be superior over you, but what goes around comes around is what Spirit is saying. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever it is that you're going through, you will get through this time. Now, this is a perfect time to go ahead and take a peek at your finances and see exactly what is going on. And, at the end of all of this, you can thank your family. You can thank these people, these ex-lovers, these friends, because they really help build you forward tough. They really help you elevate in ways that are just, unbelievable here. These karmic as hell situations really came back full circle, and you blossomed and you bloomed and you came out greater, stronger, and wiser. Let's go ahead and take a look at your financial sector to conclude your reading. All right, collective. So I'm seeing that, finances can be a bit of a touchy subject here. Some of you all have dealt with a whirlwind. I'm getting a whirlwind of financial debt because you were under some sort of, what is it called when, you are oppressed, some sort of spiritual oppression. Okay. And this is what I'm getting, collective. This spiritual oppression came from the enemy. It was literally attacked. We talked about attacks on your love life, your family, and now we're talking about your finances. And what's very interesting to me is that all of these are linked. All of these things are linked. You literally had people doing work of divination to keep you barren in your finances, barren in your living, barren in your love life, barren when it comes to being able to have children or have a family. They wanted you to literally be casted away and in a desert-like energy, okay? They wanted you to be depleted of any sort of life source, of your life force, especially your finances. So some of you could be finding yourselves in a pitfall of debt, feeling as if you've lost your job. There could have been some sort of layoff. You guys could have experienced multiple jobs that ended up with nothing here. You could have gotten yourselves involved with companies who ended up falling, or companies that were stealing from you. You could have been just, as soon as the money touches your hand, it's going out. Okay. And you could have found yourself or be finding yourself in deficit here. People coming to collect, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Some of you all, made some financial situations out of desperation. Like, I got to take out this loan. I don't know how I'm going to pay it back, but I got to take it out. Like, I've got to do what I've got to do. And now, the bill collectors are knocking, now the landlord is knocking. Some of you guys can actually be experiencing homelessness. Some of you could be experiencing repossessions here. But understand that, yes, some of the divination that these people were putting out did have an effect on you. They had an effect on your mental space. You know, if your mind ain't right, your money ain't right. So some of you all may have made some financial some of you all may have made some financial decisions that really didn't turn out in your favor, but it was kind of like impulsive because it was like a last minute thing. But at the end of the day, these situations were what? Karmic as hell. Even though, you know, you're facing spiritual warfare, you still have the ability to, you know, exercise your free will. You still have the ability to make decisions, and some of the decisions that were made weren't the best decisions. So again, you know, we're not victims, so we're not just going to blame everything on the spell work. We're not going to blame everyone for the reason that we're in the situation that we are, but, you know, they do have something to do with it. You know, they did play their part in, you know, kicking you out and, you know, this putting you in this suffering energy. They do, you know, they did take part in energy manipulation when it came to you receiving this abundance and finances. But with this spell work and how energy works, it's being returned because you didn't deserve any of this. I mean, you delve into spell work, you delve into divination, not really knowing the consequences of universal law, not really understanding how this stuff really works. So you've got these amateur practitioners, you've got these amateur people, you know, delving into this divination and casting all of these things upon you, but they did it to themselves. Okay, yeah, it hit you, yeah, it hurt you, but it's coming back because you didn't deserve it, and you are a powerful being yourself. So you are going to come out of this situation. Understand that the divine does have your back. Understand that all of these, you know, criminal acts that these people did against you, this identity theft that they did against you, this fraudulent documentation that was done against you, none of that stuff went unnoticed. It's quite foolish if you ask me. None of these things went unnoticed by the government, okay? By the FBI, CIA energy is here as well. These people thought they got away with this criminal financial activity, but they didn't. And now it's all being exposed here. So in addition to, you know, the identity theft and things that were going on in your name behind your back, in addition to this spell work to deplete your finances, all of those things, you will be restored here. You are protected, even if the situation just looks really crappy right now. Karmic as hell, right? Again, like I stated, some of you all are experiencing homelessness. Some of you all are experiencing repossession. You know, credit is just plummeted, all of the above. And, you know, you're struggling to eat, feed your children. You know, every day you're peeking out the window, wondering if somebody's going to knock on the door. And, you know what I'm saying? And collect. All right. That's what I'm picking up for some of you. But at the end of the day, even if you aren't in this situation financially, things are just tight. Expect a miracle. Expect financial assistance here. And this financial assistance is really going to put you in a great space. Now, this financial assistance will come for some of you from some sort of legal case or settlement. This financial assistance will come from some of the work that you've been putting in, filling out applications, and you will get word of a new job opportunity. Whatever it is that you're going through, you will be brought out of it. Spirit is telling you to continue to be diligent in your day-to-day efforts. Continue to keep your faith. However, faith without works is dead. Do the right thing is what Spirit is saying. Continue to do the right thing and understand that no matter what the circumstance looks like, you will come out victorious. There is high vibrational financial assistance that is coming your way, and you will overcome your circumstance. Let go and let God is what I'm getting. And remember, do not place your heart and your worth and your value into material things. One day you can have it, the next day it's gone. Just continue to operate in, that heart chakra. Continue to focus on your divinity and what you've been, placed here to do. And understand that, everything is in divine's timing, not in our timing. Just continue to keep your faith and continue to take it one day at a time, and know that a miracle is right around the corner, and it's coming in them coins. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at your spiritual advice to conclude your reading. Stop worrying. Everything will work out. Okay. You are protected here. And so, oh my gosh. Wow. So your spiritual advice is answered prayers. So your prayers are going to be answered. Let's go ahead and read that really quick. Oh my goodness. All right. So fear not, beloved one. Your prayers have been heard and answered. All of your prayers are always answered. Sometimes you may not feel this way because the answer comes in unexpected ways. Perhaps you receive an intuitive feeling, or a new opportunity appears, or a book falls off the shelf. The angels answer our prayers very often by giving us ideas or information in these everyday ways. By drawing this card, the angels request that you be extra observant. Notice everything that you hear, say, think, and feel. Be especially alert to help that comes to you, and be sure to accept that help. You do deserve this assistance. And many times God enlists people to act as earth angels who bring you answers to your prayers. Like I said, you've got people in places working for you. Your prayers will be answered, even if the circumstance, especially financial, is barren. Know that assistance is on the way. Your prayers will be answered. Everything is in divine timing. Learn to surrender and release. If they're trying to take it away from you, let them have it. Do not fight battles that don't belong to you. Continue to give grace and thanks and praise to the Most High. Believe in the things that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just super happy to see that this whole entire reading is ending, and your prayers will be answered. You will find true love. You will find financial stability, and you will connect with your soul family and your soul tribe. So this has been your reading. How beautiful. It's been a pleasure to be in your energy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be tapping in again very soon. Be sweet. Thanks for watching and donating to the channel. Love, Starsha.